Should be live.
Alright. Hello out there, everyone. Welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z3. I'm Ryu, this is Zero. As it turns out, I didn't have jury duty today, so I'm still here to do this. Don't know if that'll be the same case tomorrow, but hey, we're here to finish this route split. Since we're getting up to the end game here, we've gone ahead and blown about half the cash we had left on hand here to upgrade stuff, but one more trip to the D-Trader. Don't think anything's going to happen here. Consecutive battles followed by consecutive battles. As soon as we take down one enemy, the next one appears to take his place. We really cannot catch a break. However, it would appear as if next up is the final fight. After this, it would be nice if everything calms down for a while. Although this is not the point in time to say things such as that. Today as well, the D-Trader shall operate on an automatic system. Celebrations for Ace Pilot shall have to wait for another time. Well then, even while we're in the midst of transit here, today as well, let's get to selling. Alright. Anything just you want to buy here?
Just one or two things.
Sniper kit and Quint made sensor.
Nah. Let's just go.
Alright. Go, go, go. Time to take out two of our major bosses. This is... Isn't this that space I went to after I fought against Hades and almost died? Exactly right, Kabuto Koji. Zeus? To think that humanity would be almost able to reach here on their own strength. A place where both time and space have no meaning. What do you mean by that? I'm waiting. For the day that humanity can come here under their own strength. You truly are living in the age of the sun. I've heard that a lot of times here before, but... In universe, death and rebirth continue on countless times. And as that happens, bit by bit, you slowly begin to evolve. The blood of beasts, the flowing of the water, the movements of the breeze, the civilization of fire, and transcending that all, humans have achieved the shining of the sun. And then, that which awaits ahead of that is the path to the gods. Path to the gods? What do you mean by that? The answer to that is something you must find with your own hands. It isn't something that anyone can tell to you. What's with that? With Advent and Commander Fudo, you guys are always saying things like that. That is simply proof that you're approaching a new threshold as a form of life, and are approaching the point in time when you shall learn truths about this universe. Although in the first place, as those who have gone ahead, and we should be trying to protect those of you who are continuing along this path to higher life forms. However, the Gods of Olympus have forgotten their mission. They're making use of their power to destroy others, and seek to become conquerors of the entire universe. Where are they? Hades showed up in Paradigm City in order to fight against Mikage. Both of them are our enemies. If they're going to fight, we've got to get in there and interfere with it. With your strength as it is now, fighting against Hades would be a difficult task. But if we don't fight, who the hell's gonna protect the Earth's peace and freedom? Those eyes of yours, I see in them something that the Gods of Olympus have long forgotten. Love, courage, and justice. You truly are a fitting one to have inherited my light. Zeus. The job of stopping this tragedy of the gods, I shall entrust my power to you. Are you going to give us a hand? Let us go, Kabuto Koji. and trust that once again, light shall suffuse this world. Chapter 54. Fighting God of Light Z. Choose your battleship. What on earth is with that? Space itself, time and space have distorted. An alternate dimension that isn't in this world or any other. So, after getting out of Paradox City, we got flung to Hades? What's our situation? All of the systems we have are currently unable to locate our position. We've confirmed all members of Z-Blue on board. Roger Smith is here as well. Other than that Black Aquarian, we see there's multiple members of the Mycenaean army. There are quite a number of them. Does Hades intend to take us out here? No. It looks as if we simply got caught up in the struggle. How dare you, remnant of the Winged Ones? No. You're supposed to be a shadow angel, aren't you? King of Hell. How pitiful you are, Mikage. Surviving on from 1,002,000 years ago. 1,200,000,000 years ago. Oh, losing yourself 24,000 years ago. And then failing even 12,000 years ago as well. I shall not allow someone as weak as you to do as they like with the Earth. This planet belongs to us, the Gods of Olympus. Such pathetic gods who think only of strength. I shall not allow you to interfere with my feelings here. Oh hey, some new Vajra. You do intend to fight. Fight? This is why fools like you who can't understand language right are so pathetic. What I'm doing here is not simply a fight. This is divine punishment. Yes, for the sin of fighting against me. How interesting. You truly are interesting, Shadow Angel. With this, a war of gods shall truly commence. It's been a long time since we have had a clash of gods. My skills as a hero are crying out. Lord Hades, please, leave punishing that Shadow Angel to us. No, I shall be the one to rip off his wings and offer up his blood to Lord Hades. Now that the incarnation of darkness has been defeated, so long as we're able to defeat him, this earth shall be us to do with as we please. Don't you dare think something like that. Pick your 15 teams. And you should already know them.
Oops.
Yeah, it's fine. Ish.
Oh yeah, that actually is reasonably fine.
So long as we're here, we won't let you do as you want with the earth. Oh yes, those fools were there as well. You must have terrible luck to have gotten wrapped up in this fight. Just sit there and tremble quietly. As soon as we clean up those Shadow Angels, you'll be next. Don't screw with us. The fact that we're here's gotta be some kind of fate. We can put an end to both the Mycenaeans and Mikage at once. You still do not understand your position, do you, wingless ones? Since you've intruded on a battlefield of gods, you're nothing more than scrap. Get out of our eyes. What? You think of humans as nothing more than trash? Heh. You may be especially skilled amongst the Earthlings. And it is true that you're living in the age of the sun. But it still isn't anywhere near enough. After all, you're 1,000 years too early to stand on equal terms with us. But even so, We should overcome it on our own strength. You still don't understand the situation. You punched us from all the way over there? Is he also able to use the Mugen Punch? Me too? You truly don't know what you're saying, do you, wingless ones? But something was definitely weird there. Quarian's Mugen Punch. It feels like it hit us before he even attacked. What? An absolute reversal of cause and effect? Is able to transcend causality? How laughable it is to think of that winged dog talking about infinity here. The power of gods is truly infinite. It can appear and know of any place, and at any time. Oh, come on! Isn't that ridiculous even for the Aquarian? So this is the power of the Solar Wing when piloted by a Shadow Angel? If we screw up, this will be even more difficult than if we had to fight against Apollo. Damn it. What do we do, Basara? That guy. He's twisting Cheryl and Raka's songs. What? Alto! What are you trying to do? Cheryl, Raka, you're also on that Black Aquarian? Love and hatred are but two sides of the same coin. If they change just a little bit, love can easily change into hatred. And currently on the Solar Wing are the two singers and the two maidens. And with those who thought of them as their wings, these great triangular relationships continue on. What is he saying? Is that the source of his power? What are you doing? When those two great loves clash together in a love triangle, my power can turn it into hatred, and that is the source of my strength. But that's Cheryl and Raka's love is Mikono Sasuke? He truly is fit to be called the worst scum. Guy who twists women's feelings to power himself up? I'll never forgive you! Forgive? Do you truly think that a word such as that is applicable to gods, wingless ones? I can already feel the strength of his crutch here. And using that strength he intends to destroy the world? As if we'd let that happen! You don't understand it, do you, humans? You are not the ones who will be able to decide that. The only one who can decide that is us, the gods! How full of yourself. Do you truly think you shall be forgiven? And now... Zeus! You came? That courage of yours transcended dimensions and called to my soul. Led by that, I was able to descend to this land. So you've given form to yourself once more? Listen to me, Hades. That pitiful Shadow Angel. God of Light. The mission of the gods is not to run rapid with your own greed and desires. It's to become hope for all those who live in this universe, and create a path for them to follow! Cease your preaching already, Zeus. Our one and only goal is to destroy them and rule over everything in this universe. I shall defeat them and let my strength go free. If words shall not get through to you, then further speech is pointless. With the strength of those who have inherited my light, I shall defeat those who have become evil itself. Zeus. Are you prepared, warriors? No. Oh, heroes of steel! We're ready at any time. We're more than ready. Let's do this, Zeus. Our target are Hades and the Black Aquarian! Amada? I know. Let's go, everyone! Zeus. If that's the case, we'll crush you and the Shadow Angels. Well then, Try your luck, wingless ones. Along with the lives of the Olympian gods, I shall destroy and create a new legend. Kono, Setsuka, I'll be sure to rescue you! Just you wait, Cheryl, Ronka. I'll be sure to save you! Relying only on your strength, forgetting your heart, there is no future or evolution for you. You gods should know that already. Let's go, everyone. The Mycenaeans and the Mikage. Crush both of them here! Destroy Hades and the ancient AQ. Don't let any allies die. Don't let Koji, Amada, Alto, or Zeus die. SR point is within 6 turns, clear the map.
Go and check on the tail.
In addition,
Don't let anyone fight each other.
don't let the Mycenaeans or Shadow Angels kill any of each other. So quickly here. Hi, we've got Zeus. You've got pretty good stats there. Prevail level 7. Will up bonus. Will up. Ultimate. Guard. Will limit break. And when your phase starts, he gains plus 5 SP and plus 3 will for his entire team. He has lock on, wall, bonds, love, and courage. HP recovery small, energy recovery medium. Spiritual defense. Has 2 attacks. Spear and sword. And no support attack, or hit all. Still pretty good, but you have to be careful.
AQ and
Hades. Unknown. Prevail level 3. Multi-target. Ultimate. Guard. Double action. Blah blah blah. HP recovery small, energy recovery medium. Oh, and he's got a super LAZ equipped.
nice.
He has his flames with the incredibly large... Yeah, that's a lot.
Map range.
His flames hit all, which has stats if he hits. And his barrier-piercing sword. On the other side here, we've got some new Vajra types here. Heavy Battleship Vajra.
That looks like a Vajra that's been, changed.
Oh look, it's size 3L and it has the Chain of Command ability
By the
that
ancient
battleships do.
Aquarian.
Fun. It's got large-scale Vajra Swarm and triple biological laser beam cannon.
Okay.
And then we have the Ancient AQ with pretty high stats. ESP level 9, Prevail level 2, Guard, multi-target, will up, defense, double action.
Ozma can still double him.
It's got a super repair kit. And in essence, everything. It has 5 attacks. The Divine Mugen Punch. That's a very interesting range.
Yeah.
Infinite Palm of the Buddha, it is translated as. Okay. Interesting. It has its beam, and then it has that. Which is the same thing, just not. Oh, also, both of them have special effects. If you get hit by the map attack, your SP goes down. If you get hit by the standard one, your stats are halved.
Cool.
Yay! So, good luck.
Well, that's the one good thing.
Not going to use
I
Bazaar
don't
for
know
buffs.
too. Like, see, the thing is,
There's so many Vajra.
I can't even say one of these.
Did you have multi-action?
Yeah. Activated multi-action.
Goodbye, Battleship. You do realize that both Gamlin and Bazaar have Will Up, right?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Pretty obvious what you ought to do.
What
Go-
isn't obvious is which...
Either there or there. Your choice.
Yeah, there are 2 comps to do.
I was going to say just check and see if you need it. No, you're one too far.
That's a... just as assurance that this battleship dies.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So you ought to have 3 battleships going. 2 light battleships and 1 heavy. Opusar is very foddery for the Ancient AQ now.
He does have very high dodging, though. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, pretty good. So let's see. Yeah, we've got no weak Vajra and all Vajra from the movies only. A couple of Talos statues, a lot of Mycenaean gods, and the Garadubla, of course.
I am not sure what to do.
Well, start by splitting your forces. You've got 2 different ones. He's got, yeah, the full turn
Yeah,
one.
I'd prefer turn long. When I'm just gonna be, you know, out here.
Yeah.
In range of all these things have double action. How they're doing this, nobody knows.
They're walking through space. It's because we're in another dimension now. We're in our own little pocket dimension specifically created for this battle. I realize I probably should have said it earlier and was thinking about it but failed to. So for anyone watching us who's not in the US, hi! We live in the US. Daylight savings time is a thing that's happened here,
Oh,
so...
you're right! It's 1 o'clock everywhere else.
Yes, so for anyone else, time has shifted for us here. It is an hour later than it was last time we broadcast, so... Our broadcasts are going to be starting an hour earlier wherever you live. So have fun. I will try to remember to put that in the description when I post the video later.
Good work.
Yes. Yay. Good job, Freedom. Freedom and Destiny. Huh.
What?
You only just realized that the Destiny doesn't have double V-fin.
Yeah, the Destiny's the one odd one out. It's close to the Justice.
Yeah.
I don't think the Justice does either.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's a fine muting you've left Patrick Colesor there.
I know, they go out.
Oh. Well, you could afford it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be a couple of special things going on here. He has luck, wall,
Yeah.
effort, instinct, love.
Of course he has love. Why wouldn't he? Does he have anything to say about the fact that he's been thrown into space to fight giant robots?
No clue. Yes, the Infinite Justice does not feature a double V-fin, but it does feature a really weird sensor on top of its head.
Yeah.
It has a horn sensor. Okay, Infinite Justice. I really haven't seen the Infinite Justice that much, I'm realizing.
I can't remember if the Infinite Justice is capable of doing the claw.
The Claw?
Yeah, the Justice did it as well. The fact that the Justice is a transforming unit.
No. You're mistaken with the Aegis.
Am I?
Yes, the Aegis, which was Atherin's original unit, could transform into a mobile armor mode, which was 4 claws that latch on and then has a major beam cannon.
And you'll find that also sitting around in, Double O. As that is what the Reborns does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, anyway. It's, yeah.
Reborns is weird.
Ribbon Zolmark. I'm really not sure what he is as an antagonist.
Bad.
Is he necessarily?
I mean, in terms of writing, what reason is there for his existence?
He's just another one of the Innovades.
Precisely. There's nothing that makes him special, nothing that...
Nothing makes him special besides the fact that he himself decided he was special.
Yep.
And therefore he is, because he's set out to destroy absolutely everything and take it all over. He is a god!
Which do you think would be more effective for getting kills?
Hmm?
Or, gliding over this clump and trying to...
I would say Soul.
Alright. Yeah, there we go.
4-man hit.
4-group hit. How many kills will this get? No clue. I didn't apply multi-action.
Oops. Well,
Not the best, not the worst.
at least you tanked some of the Vajra, and you done a lot of damage to the Scarabim.
It's getting closer. No, he isn't. Why did your will not rise at all?
No.
That's not me, right? Will should rise from that.
Yeah.
I am really shocked that he doesn't have a will up.
Kira?
No, not Kira. Shin.
Innately?
He has no will up SP skill.
I mean, does he really need it? I mean, he just sort of Berserker throws himself into battle, right?
Yeah.
What need does a Berserker have of will? You just throw yourself forward. That's all there is. Just get the Mazinger to punch a hole through a god. Or a statue, whichever. Not even enough of a hole. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that after we beat each boss, we get a couple of cutscenes and buffs. Because the Mazinger is getting a buff here, it wouldn't get on the other route. And we're getting some new pilots for the Aquarian. Well, actually, old pilots, as we're getting our pilots back.
No, we are getting new pilots. Or is that at the very end?
No, we will get that too, but more importantly, we got our old pilots back, right? Isn't that more important? No, as I pretty much spent the entire rest of the game using the new pilots because I could just throw absolutely everything they had, all of their tons of SP into stats. Especially because one of them has a pretty bad power, but the other one has a pretty nice power.
There are 3 of them. That goes to show you how much you used the third. That goes to show how much you used all 3 of them.
Well, the thing is, one of them is a comeback. There are 2 new, 1 comeback, and then the 2 we should be getting.
I think that's vaguely debatable.
Yeah. How about between counter buffs, teleportation, and weak barrier? The teleportation is far nicer.
I know what you mean. There.
Losing Ozma behind all of the grey dot units.
Gray. The problem with being gray.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
That won't work.
Support defense.
That will not work. If I accelerate, it'll work. Also, if I accelerate, I should.
You don't have any clue what you're doing right now, do you?
No, actually, I do have a clue what I was doing. These just have slightly more HP than I thought.
Yeah. I mean, we have 5 or 6 chapters to go. Ow.
I wasn't expecting that. This should work, I think.
Just barely not.
It almost worked.
Almost. But close only grunts and horseshoes, hand grenades, and thermonuclear war.
I feel like that should have counted under thermonuclear war.
No, as you were not using your radioactive weaponry. Not radioactive,
Reactionary
weaponry.
It's like
Whatever, it's got nuclear symbols.
it's more dangerous than a nuke, but also less dangerous than a nuke.
Because it blows up far more but doesn't leave as lingering effects.
It doesn't leave any lingering effects.
Although is that not primarily because absolutely every atom of the surrounding area has been blown to bits?
I mean, it doesn't have any nuclear signature. It doesn't cause any...
If only the folding gun was better, usually.
It's not bad, it's just Jigoku's a mobile unit.
Psycho frame. I can't believe I used to not like the Votum's theme back when I first started.
I'd say it's partially because you didn't like Votums. Is the original bit.
Part of it.
Still need to get you. Still need to try and get you to watch Votums. Votums in his bundle. I'm not sure which one I'm more likely to get you to watch.
Yeah, well. Because I've already watched the start of both. How do you intend to fight with that tiny body? Oh, you applied a defensive thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
That explains why she's able to fully deflect it.
I know. It's still... It is still... amusing. That's the big question on this map. When? When do I NTD?
I mean, ideally you're supposed to finish this within 6 turns.
So, next turn.
Oh, Hibiki, you haven't really done that much recently here. But hey, you'll get a big buff in the next to final chapter, I believe.
Do you mean story-wise or me using him wise?
More use-wise, but... But I mean, hey, in the next to final chapter, he gets... No. 2 chapters before the end, he gets a really huge buff.
Yep. Not as much of a buff as the Gurren Lagann, but...
Yeah.
I don't think anything can really compare with that buff.
I mean, suddenly getting the Choginga Gurren Lagann is quite a huge thing. And at that point, I think you're going to want to pair the Gurren Lagann with the shuttle.
Yeah. Okay, 10.
Because the problem is...
It's not like Z3-2, where you know who you're going to pair with it. There's only one real option.
The Die Buster?
No.
No. What?
EVA Unit 13.
Okay.
For the simple reason of... EVA Unit 13 is size 2L. Has an AT field. It does not regenerate energy, unfortunately. But it has stupid high defense. You can just leave it on its own. And you're probably going to be using its hit-all attack most of the time. Yeah, that didn't work.
Let's see.
That really didn't work.
Also, another reason, in case I forgot to mention it, you want to finish this fast, is because Kage's just going to be pelting you for damage that you cannot avoid.
Yeah, I have seen you play this stage. Oh, you got love.
He has love. Kind of interesting, since Go doesn't really seem to have that many emotions, but
Look,
whatever.
you can give him a pass on love.
I mean, you had to have something.
Next turn. I don't think that gets used up on counterattacks.
Yes.
Does?
I believe it does.
Great, I'll have to defend.
You have Zeus, Strike.
Still not! No hit all.
Nope. You have Support Defense.
Use, but well, I guess it was what I meant to use.
So here we go. Zeus, the god of light. That evil heart of yours, I shall strike it down! Receive the blade of my rage!
That's a terrible sword.
Yeah. I mean, that has two very, very obvious breakpoints.
Structural.
It's a structural nightmare.
I have misgivings about its structural integrity.
Just a bit. That.
Yeah, just pick this off.
Beam rifle.
And if I'm right,
Hopefully they'll ignore him. Her.
if I'm right, yes. Oh wait, no, that wasn't needed. Yeah, it was still needed. To be able to do this. Get some kills. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. One.
Soul.
Soul.
Whatever.
Same difference.
Off go the Super Dragoons. Regardless of the fact that I personally do not care for, you know, the Freedom very much, I do definitely love the Freedom's Heimat Full Burst. Not what you want to use.
Wow, really?
What?
1 to 8.
Because, I mean, rather than being the Xiphos rail cannons, that's the chest-mounted megaparticle cannon.
Okay, so I have to be quick.
Because they both have their beam rifles. Well, actually most Gundams have their beam rifles as the support. Come to think of it. What the hell would the Barbados have as a support attack?
Depends on the Barbados. I'm 100% certain the Rex's support attack would be the tail.
'Cause, I mean, the thing is,
It would probably be like the Vancouver's punch.
you know the Barbados has got to have its smoothbore 180mm cannon,
That's
but there's
not
no way
a-
that would be its support attack, because that's not Mikazuki's style at all. No clue. Have not seen enough orphans to be able to really say. Silent, solicide stare at a god as he floats away. That seems very fitting, doesn't it?
Yeah. There we go. Finally was able to silence my phone.
Biosensor online.
I don't know if you can see this.
Receive divine punishment.
Okay. Okay, that's not the best or the worst.
So good! I can't avoid his attacks! Is taking damage all we can do? For we'll cut off the source of his power. How pointless, wingless ones. So long as you cannot get rid of this love, you cannot get rid of the hatred either. Buster maximum output.
It's so nice to see the wing units being useful, unlike in A portable.
Unlike in most of them, from what I've heard.
A portable, especially, you only used Wu Fei.
Because he could blow himself up again and again.
Yeah.
Ow. Luca's looking pretty hurt. As is the Aquarian. Thankfully, he'll patch him up.
Yeah. That's more hurt than I was expecting. As soon as I saw that damage output, I was expecting death.
Just barely not.
This is the same colors as the Gecko Go.
Hmm?
That battleship has basically the same colors as the Gecko Go.
Yeah.
The Gecko State.
It is the Gecko Go. I was saying it, the color scheme. Vaguely.
Green, white, with a hint of purple and red.
I don't remember any purple or red on the Gecko State. It's got orange.
Is it orange? I'm pretty sure it has like a purple bit of underbelly.
Maybe.
Almost. That looks like it would get hit by.
Fortunately, I'm not seeing any shots of the underside here as I'm looking it up. It is what it is. Alright. Nice try, battleship. Let's hope this takes you out. Goodbye, battleship. You have done your job, Basara. You can die safely to Mikage now. Because Mikage clearly hates him.
That's what the Keradoms remind me of. They look like they belong in a Mega Man game.
In a Mega Man? Eh, you can kind of see that.
Especially with their one attack. Just go for the shot cannon.
It's not a shot cannon, but it's more like an over-the-shoulder sniper rifle.
Isn't it called the dropper shot cannon?
Yeah. No, it's the dropper's folding gun, I believe. Dropper's folding gun and boxer shot cannon. You're mixing.
the two.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely not a shot cannon.
No.
It's a rifle, not a shotgun. It does not fire any kind of scatter shot.
You know, I have to say...
Ow.
Defend? Is this one defend?
That's defend.
Okay.
Okay, Mikage. Hi, Basara.
Not necessarily. It's probably.
Refuting combat is the same thing as refuting this world. See? The fists appear and then they connect back. Receive this blessing gratefully.
Can you answer that without thinking of Kamen Rider now?
Yeah. Stats have been halved.
I was about to say, there's nothing else. Oh, right.
Yeah, double action.
Goodbye, Basara.
Damn it. I still haven't started up yet! Come on, Kisaki, retreating! I leave the rest to you!
This is going to be the first stage where we incur actual losses.
Mm-hmm. Because both of the bosses can do that. Double action and
Because I don't have the big O out. Yeah, just leave that for now.
Yeah, they're nothing compared to the might of Zeus.
The might of the fighting god of light. Did the title crawl actually show up?
Yeah, it did say, fighting god of light, Z. I wonder why it is that Z is always pronounced Zed.
Because literally everywhere outside of America does it.
I thought that was just a British thing.
No, that's everywhere outside of America. It's only America that's weird.
The first time I really heard that was when I got a Z on a paper in college. Yeah,
What?
yeah. My professor for my history of naval warfare class, I believe, gave me a Z on a paper I turned in.
Is that good? Is that bad?
So, basically, the thing is, he loved my paper, but it wasn't right for what he had asked for. He had asked for a kind of paper I had never heard of before, and apparently I did not write the correct type of paper, although it was a very good paper. And so what he did is he gave me a Z. Says he picked it up when he was over studying in Britain. Basically what it means is you are getting no score for this. Not a 0, but no score.
Okay.
So basically what it meant is that part of my grade was removed. So it would not be factored into the final grades.
That seems...
I mean, it was a paper with, like 10 to 20% of the course scores, so that just meant I had to do really well on all the rest, and apparently I did.
That does seem helpful.
Yeah. It's better than getting an F, certainly. Don't screw with me! Something as evil as you could be a god! Oh, Shin.
You'd be surprised at what can be a god.
Yep. Especially in Japan, anything can be a god.
A teacup could be a god.
Tsukumogami. Tsukumogami, that's all I have to say. Especially because the Japanese conception of gods is kind of different. Nice try with your scythe there, but just tank the not quite Agni. Yeah, because,
Just gonna defend on this one.
yeah. Guard up. Because it is the launcher strike that has the Agni, right?
Yes. And the Kerberos is this one.
No, the Kerberos is the blast impulse. Because the thing is, I know that one is Shiva and one is Agni, but I'm pretty sure that launcher strike has Agni, and the Shiva is for the Assault Shroud duel.
That sounds reasonable.
But I can look that up here. I've still got this up. The GAT X-102 Dual Gundam. Yes, has the Shiva 115mm railgun on the Assault Shroud.
Okay.
I do like the fact that the Assault Shroud serves as a cast-off type in most of the games it's in. It's always fun having cast-off gear, isn't it?
What games give you the duel? Jay?
Yeah, in J, you can get the dual Assault Shroud as a secret. Because, I mean, he was helping them out by the end, if I remember correctly. Because after all, Even Azak and Jewel didn't want to, wipe out all humanity. As much as he may have hated Kira, he still had, his own morals he would stick to. And that's not even including the fact that the Buster's pilot was definitely helping them by the end of the series. Though part of that's probably because by the end of the series, the Seed characters were a force of their own. Oh yeah, that's not good there.
What?
The Vajra that close to the Talos statues.
I wasn't factoring that in.
Yeah. Because remember, you can't let either side kill each other if you want to get the SR point. Okay, get Zeus out of there. Hi, Claire. Always my cat. Come here, old girl. Move out of the way. Come here.
Gia's easier to pet now.
Yes, we've been trimming away at some of the mats this old lady has. Yeah, that's a bad move.
That was definitely a bad move. I'm surprised that nothing targeted the gunbuster.
Surprised but pleased.
Partially pleased, because that means I can easily kill these with this. These ones, anyway.
Remember, he hasn't been Basara buffed, and cannot be.
Yeah, but those with like 5,000 HP left. And, I think he may be underestimating his base stats.
Right. The reason you said that is because of the zeal. You
Yeah.
have to get an awakening.
Okay, you just need time.
That crazy little old lady.
Let's try to deal with Gyarados.
It's a Hero King for a reason.
You can't do that.
No, he does not have Snipe.
And Snipe only applies to main person.
Yeah, to whoever is using it. How does she, of all people, get Snipe?
I don't know! Oh no, actually, I do know why, but... in-game it makes no sense.
Is it because they were going to have her be the sniper if Shinji didn't?
Yeah.
Support defenses either way. Makes more sense to target the Garadubla. Now whatever targets the Garadubla can do so freely. He's got hot blood.
Yeah.
Go, Commander Bobby.
This should be it, right?
Yeah. Performing a Macross attack on that. Get in there, Bobby! Full speed ahead! Alright, boss! Launch all destroids. How many more missiles can we use? Uh-oh.
Is this? Yeah, that's all that is, isn't it?
Probably.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
But less so.
Yeah, it's not.
Not good, but... do it.
I am. Just occasionally. Alright. We will be back in... Well, actually, we're not going to leave. Just gameplay's going to leave in a second. Where's the mouse?
So.
Alright, back to gameplay. What were we saying a minute ago? I don't think we were really saying anything.
Said something about
Missiles.
all the missiles.
Macross is not an exercise of how many more missiles can we use. No, it's an exercise of how many more missiles is sane.
It's a matter of how many missiles does it take to put them down for good.
It's a matter of how many missiles can we put on screen until the screen is not just missiles.
You know, it's before the screen becomes
Yeah.
nothing but missiles.
Because 90% of...
Macross attacks are missiles.
All plus.
Yeah, Viral has hot blood on his
Hot
side.
blood. Just to get the extra attack. Is there a ton of buff? No, but...
Something like 20%, I think. Patrick Colosaur.
Patrick.
I like you guys. You certainly make for interesting foes. Because the Gyaradoubla is not evil. It's just a battle maniac. It deserves its title, the Hero King, or King of Heroes, or whatever they want to call it.
At least it isn't Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
I'm sure Gilgamesh would do just fine fighting against Max. In
Probably.
Space. With no assistance.
I mean, he's not human, so...
Right, it's awakening.
Because Dan Cougar. You have already awakened.
It's the auto crit.
What are you looking for?
I'm just still saddened that he doesn't also have...
Someone else with hot blood?
Yeah, I was mainly looking for, the Flash, right?
Yeah.
I was mainly looking for either Hot Blood or Flash.
You do know that OA has hot blood as well, right?
Yeah, but I want to save her SP.
Okay.
Or love.
More and more funnel grazes. Grr. I swear on my name as hero, I shall be victorious! Gyaradoubla. You're not half bad for a villain.
You've seen... I've shown you the clip of the Tryon Rouge, right?
Yes.
What do you think about it?
Why? I mean, sure, go right ahead. But
Is it not the exemplification of Gunpow's freedom?
very much so.
It's just the Getter Robo. but doubles that up.
Yeah. I just find it to be very much a, why are you doing this?
So glad this is being movies rather than the show.
Why?
Just so was no chance of the Evangelion Type D showing up.
Goodbye, Garadubla.
You can probably guess what the Type D is used for.
Hero's Seal acquired.
Nice.
Splendid humans! To think that you could be I, Garadubla, renowned as a hero! I shall entrust my title of hero to you! How about that? You're a hero, Shinji. And your end was splendid too, Garadubla. That name of hero you've entrusted to us. We'll do everything we can to uphold it. The hero of the Mycenaeans is gone. You're next, Hades! To think that you would be able to defeat the hero, Garadubla. It seems you've improved some humans. This is the end of your getting able to act all high and mighty here. Hades, we'll take you out! How dare you humans so casually call my name? The entire dimension is shaking? That's something Hades is doing? Exactly right. My anger shakes the dimensions, and my screams split them apart. Humans, you shall regret the fact that you have angered me. Do you not see and accept these humans' power, Hades? That planet is theirs, where they were born and raised. We must return out to space and fight against them all. Silence, Zeus. So long as I have that planet's origin law, I should be able to defeat even them. Hades. Someone like you is drowning in his own strength. It seems as if words shall not reach you anymore. You're far too late already. Humans, Zeus, all of you shall be swallowed up into this dimension and wander eternally. The face. This is bad. It's no use, Zeus. You should already know how pointless it is to stand against my rage. But even so, I cannot allow the light of hope to be extinguished. I shall receive your flames of anger. Then die, you bastard. If that happens, you shall lose your own light and disappear into the darkness beyond dimensions. Even if I were to lose my own light, I know that there are those out there who shall inherit my strength. Zeus, I leave the rest to you, Kabuto Koji. I entrust my power to you and that demon god of yours. Zeus! The dimension stop quaking? But Zeus is. Zeus. In order to protect us, you... How foolish. I think that one of the 3 great gods of Olympus would sacrifice himself for these measly humans. Shut up, Hades. Zeus's heart is still here. His light's always going to be with us. That light is... photon energy? Mazinger's overflowing with power. Is this what Zeus left to me? That's right. That is the power of will that transcends even dimensions. The power of light. That's incredible! It's incomparable to before! So it's gone from a giant... So the demon god of light's inherited power from the giant of light, huh? Our target is the Lord of the Underworld. There's no more fitting foe, is there? Even we're starting to boil here. Yeah, you definitely can't lose here. We'll keep on fighting for the future's sake! So long as our strength will hold! Humans! Zeus! You've seriously angered me now. Those are the mecha beasts we've been till now? You brought them back from hell? What a crazy guy! Namu Amida Putsu, Namu Amida Putsu. How truly terrifying. Do you see this, humans? This is my strength! These were all defeated and fell into hell thanks to their grudge against you. And I have brought them back to life. Don't get so cocky, old man. No matter how much of that junk you bring back, we'll still be able to take him out. We've got no interest in your cheap tricks. All we need to do is crush you. We won't let you do as you like with the planet. We'll be sure to stop you here. We're more than ready to die in order to protect the world. How dare you! To think even we measly humans could get you all hot-headed here. No matter how much strength you may have, you're not fit to be called a god. Let's go, Hades. Our light will definitely pierce through your darkness. Don't let Koji, Amada, or Alto die. Kill Hades and the Ancient IQ. And also, the Mazinger should be powered up. It's got quite a bit of armor there. So, it gains plus 200 armor, plus 300 HP, plus 20 energy. The Big Bang Punch has plus 300 attack, and we now have the Big Bang Punch map attack again.
Nice.
Not that it's used that much, but it's nice to have the option.
Alright, let's go to the other side of the map here for a minute.
A lot of carabin there.
Could you not?
No.
I do love you, Claire.
The thing is, you kind of get in the way when trying to do strategy stuff.
Really, anything. She has a habit of trying to crawl down people's throats.
Mm-hmm. She's an old lady, though. She's very old, so we let her do what she wants a lot of the time.
That did not go as well as I had planned. Still might as well get ready, please. Turn 2. It's been an hour.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there's a lot of enemies.
Let's get NTD mode. Question mark HP, always a good sign.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all bosses are going to have question mark.
Hello. It's no big deal that you missed that. I was not doing particularly well with that.
Well, it is what it is always. No? You disagree?
I mean, SD Gundam, it's a perfectly fine game. I love playing it personally, but it requires grinding. I'd be fine with doing it again with you here at some point, but on my own it's not, all that doable.
So in a related good note here, I do not have to check in for jury duty tomorrow, so we will be back here playing this tomorrow.
You're fully healed?
Due to cutscene, everyone got buffs and healed.
Oh, that's what...
After all, Zeus is dead, and his sacrifice will not be in vain.
Oh, that's why everyone's at max will.
Yes. His sacrifice will not be in vain, as everyone has been reinvigorated due to the power of light. But yeah, we'll get Zeus back eventually here. He's okay. It's just a scratch. He's fine.
Full HP.
So yes, at this point in time, we are currently facing both Hades and Mikage, who are terrifying as both of them have attacks that kind of, you know, have stats once you're hit.
Okay, no, neither of them do.
Just a little painful. Just a little. But I mean, I guess it could be worse.
Oh, it could easily be worse.
And they all have double action. And really weirdly wide-range map attacks. Hi, mouse. Yes, hello. Would you like to come? No? You don't want to be on stream? Okay.
Right.
What? He has Flash Plus.
What? Oh, no, not that.
Just trying to range out the
More
aquarium.
than range out, it's the problem of Flash Plus will not save them.
Because the second hit.
Because the second hit. But go ahead and love.
Remember, Mikage probably heals, but...
The question is, do I use an awakening?
I would say back out and check Mikage's attack. Because note Mikage is only using the beam on you here. Range of 3 to 10, so if you get super close to him, he can't use that. You were not super close to him, but he's not using it, and I don't know why. Maybe he only uses it on his turn.
Anyways, let's go for it.
Check Lancelot. Yep, he's using his strongest.
And I'm going to go ahead and use awakening so I can run away as well.
Okay.
Either run away or run closer in. Not determined which is better option.
I would think running in would be the better option. Because the thing is, his other one isn't usable post-movement, I don't think.
True.
Because it's a move-in punch. Do you truly think that that can win against a god? How can you not realize it's pointless trying to shove your views on others? Good luck, Unicorn.
You know, I just realized one thing about the Japanese 2020 Olympics being possibly cancelled.
What?
The only upside to that is the Gundam may be finished in time for them to reschedule it.
By the time they reschedule it?
Because I cannot see them not...
People understanding each other? What a fantasy.
I cannot see, if they cancel it, them not rescheduling it for the next Olympics.
No, not necessarily.
Or rescheduling Japan. For, you know...
This raid will be able to... This raid will just be pushed out eventually. If we were only able to seal that unfair attacks. Cheryl, Franca. How sad it is, boy with the wings. Love and hatred are emotions that so very resemble each other. And why don't you experience a little portion of my despair? Both of them incredibly strong feelings towards someone. If love changes but a little, it turns into hatred. Damn it! Damn it! Isn't there any way we can save Miss Picono who's inside that black aquarium? Don't give up, Amata! That's the reason I've got my wings! Alto? Let's hear it, Alto! Let's hear your soul! I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but you shan't be permitted even a shred of hope. Alto! The good punch is coming! Don't look down on me! Infinite palm of the Buddha. And yet he's able to dodge. What? Nice job, Alto! How foolish of you, Mikage! Joe looked down on the ace of the SMS! What? So that's the way that Alto dances now, huh? But no matter what you may try to do... Full wave system? Is he trying to send his voice with that? That full wave system was something used to make use of folders to amplify Cheryl and Rucka's songs. Who cares about something like that? Sarah? Songs are feelings. It's not like that's something special. As long as you've got a passionate heart, anyone can sing. Yes, that itself is the path towards evolution. Cheryl, Rucka, you're my voice! How pointless. Even if they were able to hear it, what can those despairing girls even do? Don't you decide that on your own? What? As if you could understand. There's no way that Cheryl and Rucka would give up singing! And let's tell you this too. That may be a love triangle, but neither Alto nor either of them, those two, are fooling around. So no matter what outcome there may be for the three of them, things definitely won't go the way you're thinking. We trust you, Alto. Yeah. You foolish wingless ones. Just like I fly, those two sing. Here's Cheryl and Rucka's wings. Sing out, you two. Don't let anyone else twist your feelings. Let's sing, Ranka. But if he's going to turn our feelings into hatred, then... Do you not have faith in yourself? Are your feelings so weak as to be twisted by someone else? There's no way. As expected of my rival. Cheryl. No one else can stop our feelings, even if they may be gods. This is... Alto! Listen to our song! That hatred is disappearing? We won't lose. Our feelings won't lose! Even if they don't... Even if I'm not the one who's chosen, I'll never hate them. After all, that's why I love him! Cheryl? Ranka? You're going to lose face at this rate. After all, two beautiful ladies are singing their hearts out for you right now. Be sure to cheer them on, Alto. Yeah. Why can't my power work? There's no way you'd understand it. That's just the strength of their love. Just like you, right, Andy? Nix? What did you show on the quarter? I brought her along. Fudo? Back when I was searching for Mikono and Zesuga, Commander Fudo found me. Nix? You've come back to being a girl? Is it because I heard Cheryl and Ranka singing? Did the power of life that those two have in their songs awaken something inside of Mix? And what would that be? A maidenly heart. The way I am right now, I can definitely be honest. Let's go, Andy! Alright! Wait a minute, you are... This is truly youth! Helmet change. NDW Hall and Mix. Let's go! And so now, should have a new weapon. This pure heart that I've been trying to protect all this time. The feelings I've had shut up are now exploding! I've ever felt this good, and now... This is... What is it? I feel good too. Do you all not understand it? This is... truly love! Love?
That Graham who shouted that?
Yes, that was Graham Aker who shouted that. Remember, you don't remember his first meeting with the Gundam and how he's going on about
No, I do remember
how he's
it.
a Virgo? And how this is destiny for him?
I just thought he was slightly less insane now.
Feelings that will not lose even to a god. You understand what's happening, Wolfie? Of course.
He's the only member of the Wing series that got married.
Yep. That's unexpected. He's being pushed back. This he shouldn't be able to use those punches anymore. This is our chance. Let's go! I still have another love triangle to rely on here. With that strength, even you should. This is our last chance to talk big like this. We won't forgive anyone like you who would twist others' love. Let's go, Andy, Pix, Cheryl, Ruka. We won't let your feelings go to waste. So let's see, do we now have... No, we do not yet. But, eventually here we're going to pick up the dimensional ceiling bullet. For now, he still has his attacks, but he can't do the every turn punch you in the face. Oh, hi, Paw. Hello, Paw.
Oh, he actually doesn't heal.
We have a Paw. Say hello to our big, fluffy, black teddy bear of a cat. Hey, Paw. It's good to see you. You don't come in here much. You're quite a large cat boy. How are you feeling? Look at the viewers. Say hi. Hey, hi, boy. Alright. You're a good cat. You're a very good cat, Paw.
Yes, he is.
It's so happy that he drools every so often. His stolen beam gatling.
I have to wonder if there are any other games that would be better for us to try and stream.
Don't know.
We will definitely finish the Z series.
Yeah. At the very least, we'll get through this and the other half of Z3.
There may be a bit of a break before Z1, because still haven't beaten that.
Yep.
Could always use an additional save file, but
Hey, Paw.
it's really hard to get a decent save file off the internet.
Let us counterattack here.
You know what I mean?
At times.
Because most of the time, if we find one, it's either super far. Alright. Can...
You don't have anyone else able to get over there.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Yep.
Yeah, you could do that.
That should at least be within range of...
Yeah. Venergond. Venergond and the ISC. Hi, Paw. So you're staying just out of sight of the camera? Okay, Paw. You definitely do resemble the angel I've been chasing down. I see. That is understandable.
Move your foot. He's gone into play mode.
But it seems as if you are suffering from one major mistake. That way you're speaking as if you aren't human. That way you speak about humans. There's no way I can understand that. You should truly learn your place. I already do know it. After all, I've been hunting angels all this time. Someone like you who try and destroy the world, you're nothing more than my prey. Mikage! I'll defeat you!
Nope.
Is he snagging into the carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
He's mostly out of play mode now, but he's also eating your shoe.
Not quite. Quite a bit of damage. How splendid. This truly is ultimate despair, isn't it?
Ah, right. We mentioned it earlier in the stream, but... Hello, if you're not from the United States of America, it's daylight savings time now. So we're starting at what is 2 p.m. for us.
Which is an hour earlier for everywhere else in the world.
Because daylight savings time is a terrible thing.
Oh look, you've dragged Mikage down to the point where you can see.
Oh, that was with the previous attack.
Yes. Receive the fitting reward for someone who has gone against a god. How dare you do this, you wingless ones!
What?
He's retreating? As if we'd let him get away! How persistent! Ghost B9s? Why would he have those from the Galaxy Fleet? They simply appeared alongside those transdimensional life forms I called forth, but I think they would come in handy here. Don't think that could stop me! Go, Alto! Those wings. Does he have the power of the sun as well? Cheryl, fuck up! Sato my Alto. Aim for his chest. Commander Fudo? Rescue the two of them. I'll take care of the rest. Understood! Alto! Alto! Cheryl, Rocka! You two gave strength to my wings. But that rate those two will. Helmet change. I'll go! Director? Now's the time to show off my element power. This is... teleport! Is this the Director's power? It seems it's been quite a while since I've used this. It seems like I overexerted myself a bit. Been a while? Even Fudo's fighting here too. So even I... Cheryl, take Rock and get out of here! Alright, Alto. Miss Cheryl and Miss Ronka have been safely secured. Alright. The Sapphires power should be gone! You foolish wingless ones. But I still have some of my strength left. Sesika! Kono! Kakura! What the hell is this place? This is the labyrinth inside Mikage's heart. Saying we're inside Mikage's heart? Please. Kill me. What? If I die, Mikage won't be able to control the solar wing anymore. I'm such an idiot. But I can't think of any other way to stop Mikage. You. If Mikono dies, then Amada's going to be sad too. I don't want to make him cry. So please. Alright then. Goodbye, Amada. Forget it. What? There's no way you should die for someone as pathetic as Amada. Kakura? Let's go, you scum. After all, both of us have got quite a debt to Mikage here, and we've got to pay back, don't we? This isn't the sort of time to leave things to Amada, is it? What? Alright. I still have things I need to do. Alright. Let's go! This is... Mikage, don't think things will always go as you planned. I'll fight here too. You pathetic wingless ones. I have no further need of your strength. Sasuke and Kakura? Disappear, Kakura. Dr. Claire. Understood. Get out of here, you two. Winged dog. You trying to protect them with your own body? Mata? But it's pointless. You cannot defend against my power of hatred. Element change. Furo? You know Asuro to the Spada. Yeah. Jin Muso to the Gepard. Huh? Die! I won't let that happen. And so now... Destiny of Despair. Cut it off now! Wait a minute, was that Jin's power? Power to cut off? Jin? Is that really you, Jin? That's right, Yunaha. Jin! Jin! That day, Senfudo saved me, but in order to see Mikage, I've been hiding him this whole time. But that's an end here. And now, I'll grab hold of the future with my own hands. Shiji, Yunaha, let's fight together! Jin. Looks like you found your own fight here. So he was able to win against his own destiny as well. Jin, Kagura. That seaweed-haired girl. I have no further use for you. I have the true solar wing. Because I have the power of the ancient gods. Since it has awakened, and I need to be the only one who is the accursed bride of the elements. You're talking about Rakonoho? With this, the wedding bells of revenge shall ring. Cursed bride? Was this what my despair vision was hitting up before? I shall steal this hateful girl's body and create a new world. Huh? Bastard! You've still got this much strength left? Sasuke, get the Aquarian! You too, Kagura! Yunaha? I can fight on my own here. I have no reason to get along with you. Kagura, you don't need to act like that anymore. What? After all, you fought him against him out of this whole time, haven't you? So this time, trying to get in the Aquarian with him. I guess that sounds interesting. Kagura? I'll teleport the two of them to the Aquarian. Sasuke, Kagura! I should leave the Italy stuff for later. Counting in Yamada. We'll take care of this together. Protect Mikono and this world. I'm sorry, Sasuke. You idiot, Amada. This isn't where you should be saying I'm sorry, is it? Yeah. Thanks, Sasuke. Ah, you idiots. What the hell are you thinking making this scum cry? Let's go, Amada. Kakura. Yeah. I feel a really strong kindness. That weakling. That warmth coming from that weakness. That incredible love. The Aquarian of all.
The wonderful thing.
My entire body feels like it's burning. I can feel it. My passionate feelings. Is this the power to envision the power to create a myth that Fudo was talking about? Let's go, Amada. All that's left is to take Mikono back. You winged dog. No matter how many times I strike you down, you still rise back up. Do you truly want this girl that much? That's right. If that's the case, Apollonius, I shall destroy everything that you love. I'll protect everything that I love. And I'll be sure to protect Mikono. Amada? Mikono, I'm coming for you! And we do have it now. The Aquarian's ultimate attack. Also, you've just got Ghosts out on the field. All they have is beam gun pods. There's a lot of them.
The important bit, though, did he heal? No, he did not.
Nope.
Where is all that? Oh, that's actually over there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could... There's nothing that can really be done. Although, he does have 2 tag team scars. What are the 2 things active right now?
Luck and lock on.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still a lot of enemies left. Remember, all you really need to do is kill Hades and...
I'm pretty sure this will work.
Now we'll see.
I'm reasonably sure I can deal 5,000 damage.
Yep, more than enough.
After all, everyone's at...
Pretty high level.
Everyone's at maximum will.
How are the Telos statues? Okay, yeah, no, unlikely. But you've got the Quant over there by him as well.
Yeah, so I can at least get a Soulfilled Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, let's go for it.
Transam. Transam and Tri-Punisher. So you were able to feel my sorrow, were you? If that is the case, you're certainly terrified by its depth and darkness, aren't you? But even so, that isn't a reason to destroy the world. It seems as if you've advanced a little bit further than those wingless ones. But in the end, that power will make you alone. At that time, do you truly think you'll be able to refute me? I don't know about the future. But there's no way I can afford to let someone like you who'll destroy the world go. In order to protect the future of this world, I'll fight you here! World's one and only innovator. Graham and his brave. Love always gives birth to sins. All the Transam slashes he can make. Even though the only thing that awaits you in the future is despair. Continuing mission. You probably got someone on the Aquarian who can continue.
Yeah.
Oh, Amada has Awakening.
Oh, he does that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, let's go for it. Also, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's too honest. Change. Well, she does have the highest attack stat for now.
I was going to say, do you want to swap whatchamacallit to get love? She's got courage, but what's her name? Fujoshi girl, wrong one. Suzanka, she's got love.
So let's switch. There's so many menus on this team.
Mm-hmm. The limit changes that one, yes. So remember to use both skills you want. Did you use Awakening? No, you did not.
Just in case this doesn't work.
Alright. So the winged dog shall now point his fangs at me. I'm not the winged dog Apollo nor Apollo. I'm Badasora! Unlike you, I refuse to be trapped by the past. I'll fight for the future here! You have no future. I shall destroy everything that Apollonius loved. Is your grudge truly such a petty thing? But even so, we've got a love that won't lose to that! Our friends, our allies, our family, our world, and most importantly of all, I love Mikono! As long as this love exists, there's no way we'll lose to you! Kage. With Mikono and this world's future, we'll take them back! And now...
Not just yet. Except who goes first.
My feelings are Apollonius! And now... I'll be sure to pay you back for everything up till now, Mikage. Mine Kage's wishes, everyone's feelings. Let's go. Take all the strength we've got! And now... the all-together attack. The 3-in-1 punch, or all-together attack. Do you truly desire that girl this much? Yeah, one more similar attack ought to be enough. You could have her just cast Courage there.
His courage still has hot blood.
Yeah.
Which one is this?
That's Cheer, because Bless is still active.
Ah,
Doesn't go until you beat an enemy now.
right. Alright, now for the definitive kill, and then more dialogue. The cutscenes have been longer than the stage.
Strange, something's not right here. Exactly the same as before. As the Evol shows off its true strength. Well, I mean, this is, you know, the ending of 2 series rather than just 1, so... Upbringing attack. As the ancient AQ falls apart. That's not the last we'll be seeing of the aquarium, though.
Nope.
I imagine you're moving it off to the right. Super repair kit.
Just a few levels there.
Just a few. Mikoto back! Apollonius, Apollonius, Apollonius! You loved Apollonius this much, but were betrayed, wounded, and turned to rage? Is Mikoto? But even so, you, Apollonius, I love you! That's right. Even so. Mikoto, what are you? I'm sorry. I was averting my eyes this entire time. From the fact that I robbed you of the person you loved. From your sorrow. What are you saying now? You can do whatever you want to me, but don't do anything else to the other people of this world. Mikoto? Mata, you can't come here. But that's... I can't abandon you. But this person's sorrow is... No. Mata? Back on that day, all I could do was see my mother off. I've regretted that this whole time. So this time I won't just sit by. I won't say goodbye to you here. People I love, with you, Mikoto. I want to protect this world. Mata? I want to be by your side no matter what happens. Even if you get old and wrinkled. Even if time stops here, and all these legends end. I want to be with you! Stretching out to infinity, continuing to love each other. Mata? What a crazy bastard. I was born in order to love Sylphie, transcending these bounds of 12,000 years. But you love the Mikoto of now. Go off then. I'd go off and disappear beyond the horizons of love. Creation Fusion, go! Aquarian Evolve! Yo, you're wrong. It's not Evolve. This guy's new name is... The Aquarian Love. Mata! Kono! I love you!
The power of reversal.
Why? Why did I lose? Why even with the solar wing? You don't think things will end with this? You're... from 24,000 years ago. No, this grudge of yours that lasted 1,200,000 years. Silence! 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 I shall not forgive them. You, the wicked dog, or them! This hatred of mine shall only continue to fester until the next cycle of 1,200,000 years closes. That grudge of yours really doesn't have any bounds, huh? Solar Wing? It left? It's fine. Solar Wing's just gone back to where it was supposed to be. And it looks like that Mikage bastard disappeared as well. I wonder about that. It's always possible he'll show up somewhere else again. That realistic way of speaking. Seems you haven't changed at all. Alto, brother, everyone. Thank you. Cheryl, Ranka. Looks like you have been somewhat useful here to be able to get rid of that Shadow Angel. Hades, you're all that's left here! Don't think that we're the same as those Shadow Angels. We'll pound the fear of us gods into your very bones. Kono, get back to the quarter. Alright, Amada. But I'll fight too. In order to protect the world with all the rest of you. Alright, Mikono. Let's do this together. Thanks, Mikono. So no. All of them are gone.
Cool, son.
So all that's left
Is
is them.
Hades.
Is Hades and his squadron of Mecha Beast flunkies. No, that's not an attack you see often. The standard beam saber.
Who needs a beam saber? It's still
New type level
been
8.
seen. Due to the fact of support attacks.
Free attack for someone.
Go for it. Truly, what a wonderful ability it is. The power of reversal.
Turn evil into love. After all, evil is just love spelled backwards. It doesn't matter that it's the start of evolution, does it?
It doesn't dawn on you until that point.
Nope, not really. Because, I mean, that is very fitting for Aquarium. And yet also,
It's very fitting
so
for-
ridiculously goofy that it doesn't immediately hit you.
It's almost G Gundam levels.
Sekiha Rub Rub Tenkyoken.
Precisely.
That was a glorious ending, I must say.
Yeah. No.
Yes,
Yeah?
we have the map attack back.
Oh, it's the map attack. That is a weird range map attack.
Telestatues are really no threat to anyone, really.
Yeah, no, they aren't.
I mean, maybe to the Dragon's Hive. But not at that range. Still have the Getter and the Durandal. Thankfully not Gilbert Durandal, though. We'll be getting to see him if we get back to Z1. Gilbert Durandal and the Destiny Project. Ah, what a plan.
Let's see if I can kill this thing.
Unlikely.
Actually, first let's go for that. Now see if I can kill this thing. It might work. It probably won't, but it might.
Almost certainly won't. But it's worth a shot.
As long as I've got guy mode online.
Yep. Oh look, they're being controlled by Kedros. Get out of here, monsters! Monster.
What do you think of the Sentinel?
The Sentinel?
Yeah, since I'm trying to go for Sentinel and SD Gundam.
Let's see. Well, since I've seen it, isn't that the, like, EXS?
The S Gundam, EXS Gundam, and Deep Striker.
I mean, the Deep Striker at least looks pretty interesting.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that is sad. Don't particularly care for the face looking at the S Gundam. See, then the EXS. It seems like they just kind of go over the top there. I mean, that's pretty much what the EXS and Deep Striker are for. But I mean, hey, it's got lots of income, and I like the idea of income. After all, I know I'm someone who's unlikely to ever become a new type, so income is the closest I'd ever be able to get to doing that.
Really what you want is income and aid. Income that can be augmented by an AI.
But most of the AIs in Universal Century have not turned out to be AIs, have they? You know, like the exam system and the Alice... I guess technically the Alice system of the Sentinel is actually an AI, it's just that it's a bit beyond. Actually, I can't remember if Alice is
The
or not.
Alice system from Sentinel, to my knowledge, is an AI based on a person that became a little bit too self-aware.
Let's see. Yes, it was an AI designed to replace a human. So yeah. Yes.
You know what, even with that, I'm just gonna keep defending here. I have the turn-long quarter, but...
The one who inherits Zeus's will. Oh no. Are you being attacked?
Yes.
Yeah, this is probably going to be bad. Because even with the quartering, remember, he has stats.
Oh, right.
The one who inherits Zeus's will. Do you intend to restart the Age of Legend? How pathetic are you for being constantly hung up on the past, Hades? You look down on a god? You said it already. As if someone like you who travels over other people's lives could ever be a god! Allow me to tell you. The strength of those humans that you thought of as insects. The power of hope! More than anything, the power of light the Massinger has! Sky, has he transcended humanity to become a demon god? Hades, go back to hell! Yep, great Massinger.
It's in Z1, and only Z1.
Because they had to have an entirely separate set. Yep. Spits hellfire from his stomach. And this will hurt.
Yeah.
No, this one won't hurt. The second one will hurt.
He only has double action, right?
Yeah. It's only Godlight that gets triple.
Just making sure.
Interesting.
It didn't?
It looked like it did, but only to the getter. I guess Massinger's currently protected by Zeus's influence.
Alright, both of them are defending.
What an eyesore of an insect! I'll pluck those wings of yours! If you think you could do that, then just you try! As far hope would be stolen by someone like you! You. Seems as if you do not fear even the king of hell! It's the underworld or hell or whatever, even so I'll keep flying. In order to protect the things I love! Ooh.
What?
Double miss.
What?
Yeah.
That's not...
He
How?
missed Hibiki and Alto's afterimage activated.
They both had a 100% hit chance.
Either way. I'm pretty sure... I have a theory on that. Let's see if you did what I did with him.
No, he does not have the...
Yep.
Oh.
BCH motor, which I equipped on Hibiki, gives him a 50% afterimage.
Okay.
So yes, both of them had afterimage trip.
Well, that was lucky.
Very lucky. Hello, Claire. How are you? Soul. And instinct. Fire off everything you have.
Oh, he actually does have power.
Well, I mean, lots of people do. All these humans that you've been treating as insects. Don't You realize they're all alive! And what point does that have in front of the will of the gods? Understand it already, you humans. In the scale of this universe, your lives are nothing more than that of insects. Even so, these people all have their own lives, their own happiness and their own sorrows, desperately trying to live. If you think that that's pointless, as if someone like you could be a god! Perfect eyes. So I saw / heard that apparently Seed is getting a redub here.
Because it never had an English dub.
Had like
Wait.
a Canadian dub, right?
Yeah, it didn't have an American dub.
Yeah, Seed is getting a new English dub. Destiny just has to keep on moving.
You will still get another scratch ticket.
Yeah. Zip along. Lots of slashes with the sword, and finally, Hama Fiochana Beam Cannon, or however you pronounce it.
No, doesn't have to. He does have to.
But his support isn't strong enough.
Who needs a support? No clue if this will actually work, but... Oh, yeah, that worked.
Yeah, as I expected, you're just out of range on Hades.
Reasonable point to wait at, though.
I'm wondering at this point in time if the reason that I bet you that's probably the Mazinger is okay just because they don't want any of the story critical units to tank that and be insta-killed because of it.
Yeah.
I'd recommend, not doing that quite yet. Back off and save just in case you do something accidentally really stupid and get auto killed,
Right, because Alto still has to survive.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hamata and Alto both still have to survive. You can check Hades and see if closing in would help with him. Nope. Yes, if you were right up on him. Can't use his health flames.
There's once again do this. Yeah, then courage. Maybe we did that just so it would apply to
Yeah.
the poor getter.
Going to use Ryoma's Awakening?
He has Awakening now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would not have used that if you had not mentioned it.
Mm-hmm. We're sorry this is going to do pathetic damage here, Ryoma. You're still dealing with the after effects of getting smacked by Hellfire. Yeah, that's actually not that terrible.
I mean, it's not good, but it's not 10 damage.
Prepare yourself, Hades. Susanoo are the best tag combo!
Legend of the Rocket Punch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this map is making me realize there really aren't that many maps with 2 opposing sides in Super Robot Wars.
Not usually.
Or with 2 enemy sides. I think they're slightly more common in Fire Emblem.
I don't know. Yeah, the Mazinger can tank a hit or two like that.
Especially with, you know,
Do you know how weak Hades is now?
he has 86,000 HP left.
Okay. Yeah, you could rush the Eva over and at least do its next strongest attack. Probably. Love!
Oh.
Just absolute strongest won't hit.
Yes, absolute strongest can't hit, but I can hit with this.
Patrick won't get an attack, but who cares about Patrick Colosaur? Feels hot blood.
Sadly, there's no flash, so...
No, I think
Which
you
attack
might.
is he using?
Sword.
Oh, he's using the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that gives him fun. Hey, let's go for courage. He's got SP to burn.
Okay.
I can still do another one next turn.
Spiral Warrior! You should know that where you're heading leads only to despair. Whether it's despair, destruction, or whatever. Or, don't think you'll shut me up with that! Someone's trying to shove my head down, I'll pierce my way through them! If there's a wall in my way, I'll pierce through that as well! That's the way my drill is! I do not blame the anti-spiral for their movements here. It seems as if the spiral races are already pointing their blades at the heavens. You're gonna regret that it's far too late, Hades! The moment you made me your enemy, it was already over! Simone. This is the last chance will get to look down on us from on high! Simone. Simone the Digger. Still get the Eva over to the side to punch in another hit there. Also be careful of his map attack.
His map attack has a high range, but it's not that high range. It should be able to hit all of them.
And maybe the new.
I don't...
No. It will not hit the new.
You know.
Didn't even need to use Accelerate. You humans! Using something like this as a vessel, do you intend to try and become gods? What on earth is he saying? Before the time has come, I shall crush you here. You humans shall never be permitted to be gods. I've got no clue what he's saying, but even I'm a member of Z Blue. Even my enemy's a god. I'll fight alongside everyone else. Pooh. Hey, she actually managed to damage him. I'm surprised that the Unit 0 did more than just a 10 damage poke. $12,000 from that. Alright. So pretty much everyone else is out of any useful range other than the Mazinger there. No, load it.
What?
Load it into the Gutter Dragon. See if Go can accelerate. Yep, he can.
Alright, next turn.
Fin Funnel versus Gravity Attack. Beam Weapons versus Giant Fan. Bow. Sword? Okay. He's just using his sword against the Gurren Lagann. And sword again against the Eva.
Okay. Burn the energy.
Unit 0 is covering you.
Okay, I'm not sure why that occurred, but that was good.
I think it's because he's so boxed in.
Oh, he probably didn't use the map attack because it would have hit him.
Could be.
Hades still has a conscience.
Do you truly believe that?
Maybe.
If you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you. You have just enough.
Yep, I've got just
Go,
enough
Amaro.
that I can pull this off, switch over to the Harud.
So you are one of the leaders? What? Humanity's evolution shall not be permitted. This is what the gods have judged. As if humanity would sit back and allow themselves to be led by someone like you. I trust in humanity's future. No matter who you may be, if you'll get in the way of humanity's future, I'll fight against you. Beyond the time. These won't go as you think. I knew. It was fairly simple design-wise compared to a lot of other Gundams, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's still pretty good.
It still has the essence of the original Gundam. It doesn't even have the 3-step core fighter.
I mean, would you say that part of that's because it was a rush job?
Yeah.
Because yeah, the new was, sadly, a rush job.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this.
Trans Am.
So they don't want to wound it too badly.
Going to swap over to Kira, see what he has to say.
This shouldn't kill.
Probably not.
Kira, give your 2 cents.
The rule of the universe is that the strong eat the weak. You weak, pathetic humans are fated to be eaten. In your quest to acquire more strength, you've forgotten something important. And what would that be? Someone like you who's forgotten how to love, Forgotten kindness. There's no way I'll accept you. People can't be happy through strength alone. Someone like you who doesn't understand that. I will face you! Are you going to try and get the kill with the Mazinger?
Yeah.
I have a request.
What?
Have Unit 0 fight him. Will it do anything? I've got no clue, but I'm vaguely curious if Rei has anything to say to him, considering that she probably knows a fair bit more of what's going on with the Evas than Shinji does.
Yeah, this still won't kill.
Yeah, no way.
No.
Oh well.
Remember, this is right from the movies.
Even so, she still knows more. Courage. Cheer. And bless. Big Bang Punch. All it needs, huh?
I think this is all it needs. After all, this way it negates any prevail he may have.
Yep. Mazinger Z will take you on! Me and the Mazinger put everything on the line here! Look at this power! Rends the lands, splits the seas, creates everything! Big Bang Punch! Farewell to a god. I shall not die. Someday, certainly you shall! Super Ally Z acquired. That's the end, Hades! You! How dare you! How dare you! You humans! Someday you shall surely regret this! With your own strength you cannot break this prison of time! And even if you do break it, all that shall await you is assault by the ball! Someday they shall come! Is he talking about the anti-spiral here? It isn't just them. The despair and destruction of everything shall someday visit you. What? So, despair and destruction of everything, he's not just talking about the ball? You truly don't know anything, do you? Like that you shall never transcend this loop of 12,000 years. Hesperus Hades, what is the loop of 12,000 years? That itself is the time that the universe is reborn. At that time the ball exists to destroy all life. Absolutely everything. What? What's being reborn? He said just people? But the entire universe? The ball. The space monsters exist for that purpose? But before you are able to reach that truth, you shall be destroyed. Forever reaching the rank of gods. Silence, you evil deity. Someone like you who really forces their strength upon others, we shall deny you to the end. Something like you claims to be a god? That just means we've got the strength to kill gods! How foolish you humans! Gods are eternal. Gods are immortal. Immortality itself is the power of the gods. Someday, I shall be resurrected. Along with this power of hell. What a bad loser. Get out of here, Hades! Hades and the Gods of Olympus have disappeared. But wasn't that something pretty bad he said in the end there? It must have been just a dying bluff. We don't have to worry about it. That's right. Besides, we have other things we need to do. We beat both Hades and Mikage. But how do we get back to our world from this place? We protected the world, though, didn't we? Yeah. We've done everything we could. Isn't that fine? I guess that's how it is. We do have plenty of regrets. I did want to at least see what was going to happen with the Eternity Flat there. I'm certain... What is it, Captain Murrow? No, forget about it. I'm certain that Char will do something about the Eternity Flat and the Geminis. Although it might just be my pathetic hope that's thinking that. Is there anything you can do, Go? Where there's hope, there's light. Is that what Zeus said? Koji, call out to Zeus. But Zeus is... He hasn't been destroyed. He just has to give form to his will once more. But even if you tell me to call him, I've got no clue where he is. Master Koji, please return to the quarter. Ichi? Have you got something? We will make use of the Z-chips. Huh? But how? The Z-chips have a power to amplify thought waves. By making use of their power, we should be able to allow Master Koji's voice to transcend dimensions and reach Master Zeus. It is only a possibility, however. Alright. I've surrounded the pillar with Z-chips. With this, I'll go ahead and try it. I'll help you, Koji. That light is... He's using the GN particles to amplify Koji's will? Cheryl, Franca. Yeah. If you're talking about transcending dimensions, I'm certain our lungs will be able to help. Koji. All that's left is up to you. Yeah. Can you hear me, Zeus? Please. Let us your aid once more here. There are still things we've got to do. So we've got to get back. Zeus. The power of your light. Let it do us once more! Zeus. My friend, Kabuto Koji. That shot of yours transcended dimensions, and was able to save me from the world of darkness into which I had fallen. Unfortunately, I haven't much power left that is worthy to be called a god. But even so, I should be able to return you to your own dimension. Now then, let us return, heroes of steel. Your battle has yet to end. Are you satisfied with this? I guess so. After all, I should thank you for saving him. After all, he's a friend of your friend, right? I figured I may as well do something like that. Let's leave it at that for now. I guess I should give thanks to the fact that you're always thinking 1,000 steps ahead. Thank you, Fudo. It's a good thing that I met you. They're the ones who'll be creating the myths from here on out. So I guess we just have to sit back and enjoy. The fights of those humans who defied even their destiny. After all, the two planets that were listed in the Book of Twin Stars still have yet to meet.
We lost 2 units. Somehow.
Hey, does this look familiar?
Oh look, it's the Sea of Blood.
This is... Let's see, latitude 23 degrees 32 minutes, longitude 161 degrees and 22 minutes. Point X, where we got transferred to Paradigm City before? So that means that we returned? Exactly right, heroes. Zeus! I may have lost most of my power as a god, but there are still things that I can do. I shall fight alongside you, as one who loves this planet and humanity. Alright, Zeus. Looks like we've got a powerful ally, huh? And what is the date? It's October 23rd? It's been 10 days since we fought the Demon Lord in space. So there's only a week left until the proclamation about the Eternity Flat? So we lost a lot of time, huh? Captain Jeffrey? I've got an urgent transmission from Captain Testarossa at Merida Island. What's happening? While we were gone, for some reason, Axis has started moving towards Earth. What? We're receiving a transmission from Lady Anne of the Preventers as well. The squadron led by General Sycus is heading out to take them down. Char. So he's let to get attacked before the attacks on the colonies would start? Commander Bright! Do we need to head out to space here? Thanks to the consecutive fights, Deep Blue's sustained some heavy damage. You have to at least be able to perform emergency repairs here. We need to head off to Merida Island for Mithril. Only 1 week left until the proclamation of the Eternity Flat. Is Charsnable in turn to put an end to this fight with the Federation? Knowing that Red Comet, he probably thought that since we were gone he could do as he liked. Is that it? Is that really true? The way Char is right now, I don't think he'd do something like that. Kagura. What a strange feeling it is to be able to meet each other face to face like this. You're going to help us out? No way. You're still saying stuff like that? Wait, Alto. I'll be the one to deal with him here. After all, when you're dealing with wild beasts, I'm more than used to it. Everyone else fall back. As if that happened. I should be the first one here to pay him back for this. And you've done quite a bit to Mikono as well, haven't you? Leave this to me. That sounds interesting. So why did you all come at me at once? Kagura, you really don't know how to act with other people, do you? Exactly as I said before. I don't intend to get along with any of you. I guess that means we should take it as he really does want to get along well with everyone, right? Huh? It's exactly like Yunoha says. After all, always blabbering on about the past isn't that's the way I managed to be, right? Let's be sure to do it, Kagura. After all, everyone's going to be allies here, right? I don't intend to be your ally, Kagura. But I guess I do have to repay you for saving Altair. Even if it is a crappy place, it is still my home. An earnest and straightforward melody. So this is the way your heart is, hmm? Shut up already! Do you want to die? As I am now, having transcended my fate, I have nothing to fear. I feel the same. Like this, I'll fight to protect Yunoha and the world she loves. Thanks, Jin. It isn't just you, Yunoha. After all, plenty of other friends here. I've got plenty of other friends here as well, right? Shinji, From the Elements, and you, Kagura. Me? Of course. Guess I can't win against someone who's come back from the grave. Jin. It's nice to see you again, Shinji. I'm glad we'll be getting to work together again. Yeah. Jin, Shinji. Looks like we'll be counting on you, Kagura. Give us everything you can. Be sure not to slow me down, Amada. It looks like we'll have to at least teach you the very basics of etiquette here. I'll leave that to you, scum. Still having your powers act up again? If that's the case, I guess I'll need to deal with you. Good luck, Kagura. Leave it to me, Sylphie. That's wrong, right, Kagura? That's right. Be nice to work with you, Mikono. Yeah. At any rate, looks like Mada, Kagura, and Mikono's problems have been solved. What about the other love triangle we've got? Somehow I think I can understand what you're feeling. All that's left is to find the right timing for it, huh? Yeah. They're different from that Mikage. After all, pointless meddling will only hurt them. To think that you'd be giving me relationship advice. That really isn't like me, is it? Just forget about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. But once this all settles down, be sure to let me know about that nurse of yours. Huh? Seems like everyone knows, don't they, Hibiki? What is it, Malloy? No, I was just thinking... Where's Commander Fudo gone? Come to think of it. Do you know anything, Mix? I mean, Commander Fudo brought you across dimensions, didn't he? Even I don't know anything about that. I thought I'd just run into him Altair, but suddenly I was on the corridor. Then... Does that mean he's able to freely transition from Altair or to other worlds? Wait a minute, what on earth is he? Do you know anything, Director? I wonder about that. Don't worry about it. After all, he's that weirdo. I'm certain that he's off enjoying himself at his own pace. You sound like you know the Director well. Don't tell me, Kay. You know the Director from a previous life? I guess so. Although even if you say it was a previous life, I think... Although if you say it was a previous life, he looks exactly the same to me. He's in existence just as his name applies. I'm certain that even now, just as always, he's off watching over humanity. So then, Director Claire, are you going to be taking Commander Fudo's place and showing up on the battlefield? If my beloved disciples are putting their lives on the line, then as Director I have to show everyone how it's done. I'm more than pleased to see another beauty join the group. Nice to meet you, Director. What's so funny? As expected it of the interdimensional playboy. You don't even know my age, do you? Age? We'll leave this talk at that for now. After all, it's not something I'd like to talk about here. Oh. But ever since we infiltrated Altair, we really haven't had time to rest. I guess so. But it looks like we took a lot more time than expected, too. So there really is something off with the time in Paradigm City there. I guess that's all we can say. So, what you were saying before is that angel girl was Paradigm City itself, right? At least that's what Gordon Rosewater figured. So the entire city was a single person? I can't even begin to understand that. I don't think even he herself understood why she was Paradigm City's memories. But even so... well, the weight of the destiny that had been placed on her wound up slowly crushing her. Making her lock herself away in loneliness in order to avoid the future to come. And as a result of that, she decided to try and forget everything, refuting the entire world. In other words, she was going to destroy Paradigm City itself. So is that the system that they talked about being prepared? But in the end, that woman didn't choose it. Thanks to Mr. Rogers' negotiating, she wound up accepting everything and throwing away her past, right? It really was crazy, wasn't it? If Paradigm City had been destroyed like that, who knows what the hell would have happened to our world? Next step is to deal with this created future of ours. To break through the prison of time, right? But before that, we have to deal with Shar Aznable and protect humanity's future. We have to finish this before the Eternity Flat Proclamation, and then find out how to deal with things after. This is quite a task even for us. Anyone who's really able to overcome all this really should be deserving to be humanity's leader, don't you think? I wonder if that's the resolve he has. There's no way we'll accept him. Char, the future that you saw in the Zero System. Is the answer to all of that this fight?
Oh, right, that should be next chapter.
So, that is the end of the Rat Split. And from here on out, we only have, like, 4 chapters to go. So, we've got to deal with Char. We've got to deal with the problems at Merida Island first. We've got to deal with the Geminis. And then we've still got to deal with the Anti-Spiral. They're a bit of a pain.
Just a bit.
So, I hope everyone has enjoyed this. We will be back tomorrow to continue this, since I don't have jury duty. So, I hope everyone has been enjoying this, and we'll see you tomorrow. Farewell.
See you.